Welcome, wonderful Nigerians, to another episode of the New Nigerian Youth Organization. My name is Marcel Iwajunwa, and on my left is
Ugo Israel from Cross River State.
Okay. I'm Samuel Ayodele from Kogi State.
I'm Olutokunbishola Adeboye from Kogi State.
Okay, so we are really excited to have you here again today. We are still analyzing the poor parenting as a major factor in the fight against corruption. And we want to ask, why all this emphasis on the child? Why does it really matter to talk about children and parenting? Why is it very important to talk about it? Why do we think that the child today or the child yet unborn is key in the fight against corruption? This actually takes us back to the problem 3 analysis.
Before we go to the problem 3, I would like to state something. One of the great icons of leadership and morals, Abraham Lincoln, he said something about 160 years ago. He said, the child is the person who is going to carry on what you've started. He's going to be sitting in the seats that you're sitting right now. This is the person that is going to attend to what you think are important when you are gone. He said, you may adopt all the policies you think are important right now, but it is dependent on this child to bring them to fruition. He went further to portray the point. He said, the child will assume control of your state, of your university, and the nation at large. Okay. So the child is the embodiment of what the future would be. If the child is not properly groomed now, there is no way the future is going to be blissful.
Yes, and to understand what Abraham Lincoln said, in its true meaning, I would like to make reference on what the current Minister of Works, that's and Housing, Professor
Yes, okay.
He was 12 when the Apapa Uroshoki Road was constructed. Yes,
wow.
He was 12. So imagine someone that was 12 then, now is a leader, the Minister of Works and Housing. Wow. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm making this reference so that we can be on the same page in this effort to halt the drift in our dear country, Nigeria. You understand? History will always repeat itself.
True.
You understand? And I want us to understand something, that a child that is not trained properly can never be a good leader.
That's very true.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
And the young shall grow, definitely. And we are talking about young growing, we are talking about leadership, we are not talking about politics alone. Like, the pastor is a leader.
Sure.
A child that is not trained well will never be a good pastor.
Sure.
Will never be a good CEO. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, imagine 12-year-old boy, don't go, is now a major policy maker in Nigeria.
Sure.
You understand? So this brings us to the fact that the child must be properly trained, because we don't know the future. We don't know who will lead us tomorrow. We don't know anything about the future.
That's very true. That's very true.
This takes us back to the problem 3, where we factored our poor parenting as one of the key issues in corruption in the country.
Yeah.
And as we have all seen, poor parenting is one of the major factors in corruption in the country. Poor parenting in the sense that the right values that parents needed to be passed on to their children, if they are not properly passed on, the future of the child will not be as good as we want. Yeah, so poor parenting is also a factor that we need to check very well, because whatever the parents are passing to their child is what the child will grow up to become. And also, I would like to re-emphasize on what our popular actor in the country said, Mr. Emmanuel Anyalogu. He said, if it is right with the soul, there should be beauty in the person. And if there is beauty in the person, there should be what? Harmony in the home. And if there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that is wonderful. It goes on to say what goes around comes around. So, wonderful Nigerians, be kind to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.